channel today. As you can see behind me, we have Dan from Boat Boys on the channel with his rather interesting car, a Rover 213S, which is really cool. We're going to start with a walk round with Dan himself. You're right, mate, how's it going?
Don't forget the S part.
The S part is very important because it's a sporty vehicle.
Not that I know what the S actually. I mean, I'm assuming it stands for sport, but I don't know what difference that are added.
There's definitely something sporty about it. So, why? That's the first question I'm going to ask.
Right. So I love classics.
Yes.
Just in general. This came up on Facebook, and I've been looking for a car that was quite cheap for a while. It was £850. Some people would say that's not cheap, but it is essentially.
It's relative. Yeah, it's relative.
A bit dirty at the minute, so ignore it. But
yeah.
The story behind it, the plan for it is to deck it, put it on wheels, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But the story behind it was the cool bit. It was the guy that owned it was executive at Rover. This was given to him.
Wow. Okay.
And it's had one owner, 57,000.
So one owner from new, which was a Rover executive, gifted to him
by Land Rover.
By Land Rover themselves. Yeah. And it's got what,
57,000 miles.
57,000 miles on it, so it's genuinely lovely. And we were just talking, my granddad had one of these, but like the coupe, like the hatchback one, so quite interesting to actually go in this today. Really excited. So I know it's a weird thing to get excited about getting in this, but it's cool car. I think it's cool. Like, I understand people won't understand it, but such is life.
I bought it for promo purposes for the brand.
Yeah, so. For fun. So we're going to have a little look round. Completely standard at the moment though, bar blow exhaust.
So, I bought it from, I can't remember, but I did a 3-hour journey in it.
Yeah.
And it was silent when I picked it up. And by the time I got home, I think the exit for the exhaust is that side. The smoke comes out this side.
Oh, very nice. Something's definitely blowing.
Yeah.
We'll have a little look round though. None colour-coded mirrors, like that. Yeah. Boxy shape though to everything, which is just like classic. We'll go around the back actually because it gets even boxier from here. It's like so flat, and I like this here, the vent coming down the window.
Don't know what it's for.
It's so cool.
But my party piece is without fail.
Look at that. And this is what, 1989, this thing? 30-year-old. And it's like still very lovely. Although this part here, there's a bit of lack appeal, but it's a Rover. It's doing a really good job of still being intact and together. Other than
this, so the rear quarter and the door being a different colour, everything else is pretty immaculate.
Yeah.
Engine bay, like it looks lovely.
Well, as you've got the front door open, we'll come into the front. Let's just have a look in here. Steering wheel, clocks, 58,000 miles on there. Very good condition, the interior though, isn't it? It's really good condition. Under the bonnet, what have we got? 1.4 litre?
1.3 something.
1.3 something. CC. Very good condition again, clean as it gets, all strut tops and everything. So if you're going to buy a 30-year-old car, this is probably the one to buy because it's so clean. Yeah. What power? Some. Nothing.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, no, you can't judge a car like this on its power.
No, it's got some power though. It goes along.
It sounds a lot faster than it is now.
Yeah, it sounds like a race car. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, again, 12 valve, very completely standard though, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Clean. We like clean.
Nothing's happening here. Like, no. This will stay like this. It's not gutless, but it isn't fast.
Yeah. Not fast. So let's have a look at that sticker.
Warning contains asbestos.
Contains asbestos. Yeah. Look at that. That's a sticker you don't find on a new car.
I've got the manual, the original handbook for it, and it comes with a whole section on asbestos and where it could be. Yeah, and where it could be.
Oh, I love it. Come around this side. It's even got the Philips security code sticker. I remember these from like the old BMWs and Rovers. Firestone floor mats, which is cool. Never seen floor mats like that before. I don't know where they're from, but they're really cool. Yep. Fortunately, 5-speed with the cassette player in there, still in there with the Philips.
Elton John.
Elton John.
This is what came with the car.
So legit.
Is it going to open?
Oh yeah, good stuff, mate.
There you go, look.
Still got the. Oh, look at that. 200 series handbook. cassette, like, where do you see this sort of quality? You just don't, do you? You just don't. Elton John, oh, lovely.
But yeah, this comes with the asbestos warning in here somewhere.
Oh, I love it.
So, yeah.
So cool. Came with everything though, which is insane.
Full service history, like full service.
Full service history. Wow. And yeah, inside manual choke as well, still there. So if you guys know what a manual choke is, pull that out when you start it, and it chokes ended up and all that. Blowers and everything. Relatively normal inside though. Just classic Rover, mate.
You can't get better than this.
I genuinely like this. I genuinely like it. So quite something a little bit different on the channel. Pretty cool though. I mean, there's a market for old school stuff, so I quite like, especially as my granddad used to have pretty much the same car as this. So what we're going to do, we're going to go get some lunch in this thing, go and see what it's like, mate. So here we are in the car. We've both got colds because we've been in the cold for most of the day.
I set up a podcast and didn't give him a heater.
Yeah, so make sure you go and hit up Broke Boys Podcast.
Yeah.
It was a good laugh. We
Broke Boys TV is the YouTube channel.
Yeah, so please go and have a look, subscribe, make sure you post notifications and all that, and obviously Instagram and the show as well. But we'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
This is your new company car.
Isn't it?
It is sort of like a company car.
You can actually say that.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense. It's
at all.
The most bizarre company car going.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, everything is just really lovely from this era of Rover. And I know, like, not a lot of people want to buy this car, and like you understand that as well. It's not desirable, but it's really cool in a weird way. And if you understand that it's cool, then hats off to you. We get that. Like, we share that cool factor. But what's it like to drive?
It's lovely. Like, it's actually lovely.
No power steering is the first thing we're going to point out.
Power steering, yeah. So
it's
at low speed, it's heavy. But when you're now, you would never know. Obviously the exhaust is a bit of a pain, which we've explained already, because that's noisy.
Pretty race car.
Can I mention something which I haven't mentioned yet? So I'm 26 years old, and they do that whole, when you hit 25 your insurance goes down. Where I live in London, a London address, it doesn't really.
Right, okay, so something to note.
So I mean, it does, but not a lot where I live. It never has done. So the cheapest quote I've ever had on anything was about £800, which was my van. My van for last year. Yeah. This, I've insured on Classic Insurance for £180 for the year.
And that's why you buy classic cars, everybody. Yeah. They're so cheap, like ridiculously. My truck is like on a personal classic policy is £130.
Yeah.
This is madness. People don't realise how classic insurance works. It's ridiculously cheap. Really good to touch on that actually. How much insurance is and running costs really for this sort of thing. Yeah. How much is it to put petrol in it? It must do petrol really well.
Yeah, I think the exhaust hasn't made it better. It's made it worse.
It's made it more race car, but you know, it's affected the fuel economy a little bit.
This fills up for about 40 quid.
40 quid?
Yeah.
How much mileage are you getting out of that?
I don't know, but I've been going for a while. Like, I mean, as in you can. I had a full tank when I bought it. I did a 3-hour journey.
Yeah.
I must have done 200 miles out of that, like just all in after I'd driven it around other places, and I think I got down to about half a tank. Like, I don't know,
way.
Yeah, like it's actually.
So it's a good 400 to 500 mile tank for 40 quid.
40 quid, yeah.
This is classic car ownership is the one. Yeah, I tell you.
I've always been a classic car guy, so that's why I absolutely love it.
Too right. We're entering the M25 to give it a little bit more breathing room for that serious 1.4 that's up front, just to give it a little bit more of a kick, you know, to enjoy this thing to its full potential. So foot down.
That's me done.
Oh right, 5th gear, she's still got a little bit of punch, you know, not too bad. You could live with that though, couldn't you? 100%. You could quite happily live with that.
I've been on a few country lanes and had to overtake some people, not worried about it. Yeah. I think that's
it's got a little bit of pace because it's a little bit light as well. Here's the next bit. What are your plans with it? Because I understand some people are going, you're gonna ruin it, but it's a promotional vehicle. That's why it exists in your possession. So, what's the plan?
So, I'm in the market for some decent wheels.
So, if you know any, what specs you after?
15s, 4x100, 8J. ET0 ideally is what I've been advised on.
Yeah.
Oh, because the really cool thing about these is underneath this body and shell, it's a Honda engine.
Oh, really?
And it's I don't know what one it is, but it's the Honda Civic sedan. The old sedan.
Okay.
It's exactly the same.
So
car.
this will actually go forever. Although it's got a Rover badge on it, its Japanese heart underneath might actually go forever. I'm assuming it's a Rover engine. I'm not sure. Someone can tell us below.
No, I think it's a Honda engine.
It's got a Honda engine.
Yeah. So
that's why it sounds like a Civic then.
Yeah, it sounds ricey.
Yeah, there's rice behind it coming out like it.
No, that was. This is what I've been told, so I can't say too much on it. But when they were making these specifically, it was a Honda chassis. The only
same production line.
Exactly. So the only thing they changed was the shell, and you can tell when you look at the two side by side. You go, yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
like it makes perfect sense.
So what we're going to do is we're going to end the video there. Thank you so much for taking me out in your lovely Rover. Make sure you go and hit up as the sun comes in. It's a lovely day now. Make sure you go and hit up Broke Boys. Obviously, if you don't know who they are, what they do, there's a show. I will be at it this year. We're going to be trading. It's going to be epic, sick, day out. Yeah. You need to come to this show. It is so good. And obviously follow you on your social medias. Everything will be in the description. We're going to go into Blue Water now and eat some food.
Yes, I'm starving.
I can't wait.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, guys. See you later.